Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Banished. So I'd be interested to know what you guys think of this series so far. Do you think it's going well? Would you like me to see me try anything new within Banished? I mean, not a new level so much, but a new sort of thing with this. Do you want me to try something else different out? What goals do you want me to have? Anything like that, I guess, because I just want to know if you guys are still thinking that this is like an okay series, or if it's going on for a bit long for you. I don't know how you guys feel about this kind of thing. I mean, Banished is kind of one of them games that you can't really see what's going on unless you actually spend quite a lot of time sort of doing it, so in that sense it needs to go on for quite a long time. But anyway, enough of that. Let's jump straight back into it. I'm thinking we'll get an orchard down in this region as well. Can we get it down here? We could have a 12 by 12 here, but this might be better suited for housing. So if I put a 15 by 15 orchard up here and work that. Stone's actually alright. It's wood that seems to be dropping more than anything at the moment. I suppose these marketplaces and stuff, they do take quite a lot of resources away. Stone is going to take a massive hit when we start building all these houses down here though. But I don't really want to go with wooden houses anymore. I've got past that stage now. It will take a hit with these wells actually. How much does a well take? See, a well is 40 stone by itself, same as a house, so each of these is taking up one hell of a lot of our stone resources. How's the mine doing? 4%? Just a bit wary of that. Right, that's 44%. We may need to think of a location where we can put another quarry when the time comes. I mean, we could in theory get rid of that orchard and utilise a space over here, but then there is all this area, so there's no need for that. But at the moment the quarry is getting further and further away from civilization. I mean, it started off here, which at the beginning was kind of the wrong side of the mountain, even though we had the tunnel, but then it turned out to be a pretty good place for this resource. But then it moved up here, which is okay for developing this, I guess. But if we want to develop over here, we might need a quarry over this region. Like perhaps quarries and mines would be good in here, although that is quite far away from just the rest of town. These are the things you've got to think about in this game. It's quite a... you've got to put a lot of thought into this game, I think. Even before you begin your village, you've got to scour over the land, find out where you want to put things, and sort of work on that. I'm more of a let's just go for it and see what happens kind of player with this game, which isn't necessarily bad, I suppose. You never quite know what's going to occur when you play like that. There's another few houses, just trying to fill the area up with houses as much as I can. I'm trying to get an equal amount of wells in there as well actually, because like I said in the previous video, we've had a lot of fires in this village. Well, we've had 2, but that's 2 more than I would have wanted, and we've been saved very, very well each time by the fact that there's been a well pretty much directly outside the house that were burnt down. I think over here we had this house and this house burned down, but luckily this well is right next door, so it didn't actually cause too many problems. Everyone just abandoned what they were doing and went straight to the well. What was this guy want to do? Ah, this will be interesting actually. Cabbage seeds. We haven't actually got any cabbage, have we? So if we put 163 of them down, and then we put 400... oh, that's not going to be enough though. Oh yeah, it will, just about. We're overpaying by 400 units. Let's take off 3 of them. Right, let's just take off 10 of them then. Oops. Jesus Christ. My maths is not what it ever was, and I don't think it was ever that great anyway. Right, we're in late spring. We've farmed them for a couple of times over. We're going to change this now to cabbage. Cabbage. We'll keep that as squash. And in fact, we will probably farm this one up here as well, and it will be... yeah, why not potato? So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's okay. We've got an equal amount of that. Pasture's being built. Doesn't take any stone, but wood is going dramatically down now. There's been a lot of building work over here. Wood is absolutely taking a hit. We don't want to work that. Why are you working that one? These have probably taken a hit now, haven't they? That's not... yeah, at least 1,000 I said, so well done. You're doing good. That's exactly what I want to see. All these houses here, they're going to do really well. Farm, pasture, market. You've received an award firefighter. Does that mean there's a fire? No. Does it mean that I've gone a certain amount of years without there being a fire? Because I have had 2 fires. Peculiar. I need to look up what all these awards are. Need to find it out. I think if I tab into Steam now to find out what they are, then I am going to lose my recording, so I'm not going to do that. That would not be good. 2% remaining, got to keep an eye on that. Nearly forgot about that actually. I only remember it when I actually run over it. How are we doing down here? There's a lot of building work going on the other end. These guys over here have been kind of neglected recently. There is a lot of wood available up here to chop down. In fact, is there any wood over here available to chop down? I mean, we have got all of this that we can get rid of. And I think get rid of it we will. All of this here can go. In fact, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Cancel that. Scrap that. We don't want to go too mad straight away. I want to be able to build a stockpile first. Somewhere, right, so we've got one there. Somewhere out of the way that we can have a full up stockpile, right? Probably here. 10 by 10. Good, right. Build that as well, guys. And we'll collect all the iron, stone and wood from around this region, and that should hopefully bump the wood up a little bit more. Alright, let's put another 4 fishermen on, so we get that one working. And you, I'm expecting... how much am I expecting from you? Probably something like 500, maybe 700. 700 from you. Right, we're on 18,000 food still. That's not too bad. I'm not sure. I think we've been keeping a fairly steady pace with people being born. Maybe steady to it drifting off a little bit. I mean, people are dying at an equal pace. We're probably running out of space in the graveyard, so we want to keep. We need another graveyard, preferably, to keep these folks from being unhappy. And based on that, I think I'm going to actually put it down here like I was going to last time, except I'm probably going to put it into this region. Because an 8 by 16... in fact, let's do it a 8 by 15. An 8 by 15 graveyard, that'll do, that'll be okay. People gain access to it, people can see, right, cows... oh no, we want the cows. Right, we're filled up with cows now, that's doing really good actually, cows. They should be slaughtering them each time that they get over the limit of 20. Every time we get 21 cows, they'll probably slaughter them. Right, early autumn, coming into winter, that means we'll be able to switch our farms over very soon. Right, what else is going on up here? We've built all of our wells, that's good. We've got one there, but that's all we really need. We probably put one there and one here as well. That can have... We'll have another one with sheep, I think. Let's come down here, we'll split the sheep. Can I split the sheep? Did I pick sheep? What have I done? Working with sheep. Yeah, I should be able to split them, surely. Remove all animals from this pasture requires another pasture capable of holding the animals. Well, I have that up the top. Perhaps, has it got a sheep in it already? No. Okay, that's kind of odd. Maybe I'll try it with the cattle. I can split them cattle. Why can't I split the 6 sheep? That's really, really odd. So I'm still getting problems with my sheep. Okay, well, we'll split those cows. We'll split them down the middle. They can go up there instead. Right, storage barn there, not really doing too much, obviously. Right, so let's turn off, and off, and then turn you on and on and on and on. Right then, this is it, the first workings of our farm up here. Let's get this working. Let's have some more cherry. Let's get another... Actually, yeah, how much orchard? Where's the orchards? In fact, orchards are just farms, aren't they? So we need an extra one of them. 25. There's 2 in there and there's 1 in there. Let's put 3 in. In fact, let's put 2 in that one as well. So we need 26. Mine, how are you doing? 1%, right, you're getting down to the end. I think we'll split you with that one. So we have 10 in, 5 in there, and well, I'm not sure how that worked out, but when this one ends, it'll be okay. Right, actually, talking about this, we might as well just put 35 up to 30 people in this quarry, mightn't we? Fill it completely up. That's what we could have been doing with our labourers all this time. We could have just been having them working in the quarries. And this will go up to 20, I reckon. In fact, there is 20 in that one. I'm not too sure what's going on here. Oh, it's this number I need to decrease, isn't it? So this needs to go down to 15. Right, that will be 20 there, and 10 there, and 10 there. When that 10 goes, 20 and 10. Would prefer that to be 20 and 20 actually. It's not too much. We've got less people working the iron at the moment because of that, but when this one runs out, which will be very, very soon, it'll be okay. I get a bit confused by that sometimes. I get them around the wrong way. Some of when you're dealing with bigger numbers overall, it all gets a bit confused. Well, for me anyway. Never sure which way round it goes. cows seem to be doing okay, and the orchard is up and running. Got our storage barn there. I think we will have another storage barn here. That is probably going to be there just in case we start using gatherer huts into this forest here. In fact, we could just have one gatherer hut set up here nicely now anyway. How's that doing for fish? 645? Pretty respectable. I don't know if it got a full seasoning, so we'll check it when it gets a full seasoning. Right. How are you doing here then? What are you doing? Leather? We've probably got tons of leather already. We don't need anything at the moment, mate. We don't need anything at the moment. Right, iron tools. Let's just say 89 is fine for iron tools. 400 firewood is okay. Because tools have run down a little bit. Still 1% remaining. Right, over here. Let's finish the forester lodges over here. Because wood is dropping a bit, so let's get that back up. And we'll have that go up to 1, 2, 3, 4. How does the cabbage look? What does the cabbage look like? Pretty standard. Very similar to the potato, I think. In fact, it looks exactly the same as the herbs that you get in the forest regions. Oh, not too similar. Fairly similar, but not too much. Right, so they're doing okay now. They're planting. So actually, if we cut with a couple of them, we might find that we actually get a bit more wood coming through. How are we doing down here? He's been cutting for a long time actually. Let's set him to planting. Been cutting okay. And they've been cutting okay as well. What about over this region? What have you guys been up to? Right, you've just been planting, haven't you? This is probably part of the reason it's all gone a bit incorrect. No, you seem to be doing alright. We've got three woodcuts over here. Right, we've got 3 there, 2 there, and then 1, and then another 2 sort of around this region. Didn't realise we had 3 over there. Definitely need them though. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call that the end of this episode. Next time we come into it, I'm going to start finishing off this region over here, the sort of the layout plan, and then we'll start getting in some of the houses. We'll actually start building some of the houses so that it can run itself properly, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with this region over here. Maybe chop a few of these. In fact, I'll set that now so I don't forget, because otherwise I probably will forget. This area, in fact, can we do the entire lot? Yeah, remove resources. Right, all of this gone. And no, we'll leave that there. Borders the thing, the mountain. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.